All right, guys, we're back live again. I went directly through Facebook, so we're gonna test this again. We're gonna try this again. Yeah, it's perfectly fine now. It's perfectly fine now. It looks real good now. Y'all let me know on y'all end. Does it look real good and look clear? Because on my end, it's perfectly fine now. Restarting the stream, even though I didn't go through the other platform, I just went through YouTube. Is it perfectly fine on your end now? We good. Hey, everyone. Phins75 is better, fam. Shout out to Chef June. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you with the Patreon, man. And guys, if you're not signed up for the Patreon, go check it out. Even if you don't sign up, just go check it out. The link is in the description of the video below. My Patreon. We have 4 Patreons right now, which is amazing. Shout out to all those who are subscribed to the Patreon, showing their love and support on a monthly basis to TD Phins Talk. Thank you all so much. And those who are on the Patreon, y'all go check out the videos. We have the Devontae Parker Pro Bowl. Did he get snubbed or not? I do a in-depth video about that. You also got Cooking with TD. The first video was egg foo young and shrimp fried rice. So hopefully y'all like that video as well. So again, y'all go check out the Patreon where you can get exclusive content and more Dolphin content at my Patreon. The link is below. So make sure you check that out, guys. The link is below in the comment section. My Patreon. It's a way where you can support this channel on a monthly basis. We have a $2 Patreon, a $4, a $8, and a $15 MVP Patreon. So guys, go check it out. And show your love and support, man. See, you got to fade sharp. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You know, it's all right. You know, my fade's okay. And I did it, by the way. I did it. You know, I'm trying to get better and better. I did it myself. So, but yeah, back to business. Back to the business at hand, man. We trying to count on the Bucks to get this done. Whoo, that was a nice catch. What a catch. Man, the Bucks got them receivers, man. I ain't gonna lie. They got the receiver dogs. What a catch. We counting on the Bucks to win this game because we don't want Houston to make the playoffs because we like a much better pick at the slot for the draft. So this is a huge game. If the Bucks can get it done, that'll be sweet. Also, I have my own personal way because if Houston loses, then Tannehill still got a next week to go ahead and get himself in the playoffs and win a Super Bowl and silence all the haters. Great stuff on the Patreon. Thank you, Vic. Vic is on one of our Patreons as well. I appreciate Vic supporting the Patreon. Y'all got to go check it out, man. You have to go check it out. And hopefully you guys like it. You'll be getting exclusive content on the Patreon. I took Houston -3 to win by 3. Man, James Winston gonna end this game with about 5 touchdowns, man. About 5 of them boys. But Texans has Winston played for them. I don't know what that means. Winston already done threw 2 picks. One of them was a pick 6. The second was a pick 6, but it got called back. So it's crazy, man. Next mock draft, TD. Early next week, maybe Tuesday night, if we can get to that point. And again, guys, I want to go ahead in one moment. Let me pull them up real quick. With me, guys. Shout out to Jenny Telford, Patreon. Michael Simmons is also a Patreon, and Julian Wilson is a Patreon as well. So shout out to my first 4 Patreons. We're trying to get to 10 by next week, and keep moving from there, guys. Growing the community of support. So again, thank you for all those who are subscribed to the Patreon, guys. See what y'all talk about. 5 TDs, 5 interceptions. As long as it results in a win, I'm good with that. Jameis Winston on 3rd and 2 from the 49-yard line. Can they get it? He is back to pass. Jameis Winston. got his guy, and he's going to get a chunk. And he's going to get down to the 31-yard line, about a 23-yard gain. I want the Bucks to win so bad, man. Come on, Bucks, let's get it done. Come on, Bucks. It was the voices in his head. I mean, the whispers. Hey, TD, I agree with you about Tua. I don't want the Phins to draft him either. Hey, man. Just how I feel about it, man. But who knows? You never know. You never know. Maybe EM is right all this time. They highly covered him. Oh, Winston, you had him wide open in the end zone and you overthrew him by 4 feet. Come on, man. We need this W, man. Gosh. Jameis Winston, come on, man. He done beat the corner. Ooh, on a stop and go. Ooh, and the receiver. Oh, the receiver. Winston's used to the time, and I can't blame Winston. The receiver faked the move and went back out, but on his way back out, he was stumbling because the move was so good. Gosh. Man. Anywho, man, Winston in the shotgun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, back to pass. Winston got time, goes deep in zone again. Oh, he had his man wide open again and overthrew him by a foot this time. Come on, Winston. It's 2 in a row. Man, shout out to Michael Blackman said, what's up, man? New subscriber, Ravens fans. Shout out to you, man. Y'all might win y'all a Super Bowl this year. I think it's only one team that can stop y'all. And a lot of people don't believe it. Y'all better hope they don't make the playoffs. Them Tennessee Titans, man. They the only ones that might have a chance. I really do believe it. I really believe it. But y'all front runners right now. Winston in the shotgun, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Winston, back to pass. Winston, goes deep middle again. Incomplete this time. Nothing home. Looks like they will be kicking for a field goal. Yes, welcome to Michael Blackman, a Ravens fan, joining us here at TD Phins Talk, man. I'm sure you follow Ingraven, or do you not? Do you follow Ingraven? That's the homie, man. We do collabs here and there. He's pretty cool, man. I love what he's doing over there. Do not use your first pick on an injured player. Makes no sense. Draft another QB later in the draft. My sentiments as well, man. It's crazy to me, honestly. And the field goal is good. Let's go, Tampa. Get some points on the board. Let's go. I just don't get it, man. People will take a broke-down player because of what they did in college with all 5-star players around them. Come on, man. You ain't seen them in a tough situation have to carry a team yet. And we cover them that high? It's crazy, man. I'm only going to be streaming half this game, guys, because I'm going to actually be headed to the airport in about 2 hours from now. I'll be headed to the airport. So I'm only streaming about half this game. And then I don't even know if I'm going to make it back in time tomorrow because I'm going into Dallas and coming right back out, but I'm driving back because I have we were supposed to spend Christmas in Dallas, and we had already had all the gifts and stuff down there. And then plans changed because my wife, congratulations to her again, got a new promotion. So plans changed. We're not going to stay in Dallas over the holidays. We're going to be coming right back to Florida so she can start with her promotion. And I have to I'm flying into Dallas and then packing up a rental with all the gifts and stuff that we had already down there under the tree. And I'll be driving back tomorrow. So I don't think I'll make it back in time. So I can't guarantee a stream tomorrow, guys. So sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee it, man. Just can't. But yeah, what's up, TD? Haven't been tuned in a lot lately because Miami Heat been balling and I've been following them closely. How you been? I'm great, Ronell. Well, you stay tuned with the Miami Heat, man. I'll be talking about them a lot on TD Sports Talk in the new year when I go real heavy on that channel. So I'm going to be getting my TD Sports Talk going quite a bit. And again, guys, if you love talking sports, I'm just like I have my Dolphins panel. I'm looking for individuals who can have a good, healthy debate, maintain the respect. because I'll be having panels for my all sports talk channel as well. So if it's something you'd like to do and be a member of panel conversations and things like that and debate, then keep it in mind, because whenever I open up the opportunity, I want to bring in people who really love debating and talking sports, because that's what it's about. We're starting our own thing over here. That's why I appreciate everybody who subscribed to the Patreon supporting that vision, because the Patreon is going to help me get closer to that vision. So again, all subscribers to the Patreon, thank you so much for your dedicated support. In other words, dude, the draft could be better, but if the Texans Steelers keep winning, yeah, but it's a good chance that one of these teams may not make it, whether it's the Texans or the Steelers. Put it like this: out of the last 2 games, if Tennessee wins 1 and Pittsburgh loses 1, Pittsburgh is out. And Pittsburgh has to play, I think, the Jets and then the Ravens. But will the Ravens rest their players the last game? So we don't know. I just need Tennessee to win 1 game, and one of these teams will be out. If Tennessee wins 1 game, I already know the Pittsburgh Steelers. If the Ravens don't rest their guys in the last week, I don't think they're beating the Ravens. That's Pittsburgh, that is. And the Houston Texans, if they lose this game, it's them versus Tennessee next week, and they got to win, or they're the wild card, and Tennessee will win the division. So these are big time implication games. And on first down, the Houston Texans get 2 yards on the rush. So we'll see, man. Ravens will play hard for the number 1 seed. But that's if the Ravens don't already secure it this week. There is a scenario where the Ravens don't have to play the week 17, and they still are the number 1. But we'll see. Ravens will play hard. I had to finish watching the Tuesday show. Yes, check it out. TD, are you still coming? This week coming. I'm definitely coming. I'm coming to see you, man. Hopkins gets the reception, and it's going to be for 4 yards. So we're going to have a 3rd and 3rd and 4 situation. If we beat the Browns this week, the starters are resting next week. What starters? We ain't got many left. I take from over love. I don't have NFL Network, so I'm here to see it. This game isn't on NFL Network, I don't think. This game should be nationwide, if I'm not mistaken. This is Saturday football. All 3 games should be nationwide. You should have it on whatever it's on, Fox or whatever it's on right now. I don't even know what channel this is. Ravens should just let RG3 play these last games. Well, even if RG3 played, there's still a good chance that they're going to beat Pittsburgh. People underestimate the team that Baltimore has. They have a very good defense above all. People don't talk about. All they talk about is the offense. They have an elite defense right now. It's not like the Patriots D, if you ask me, but it's elite. Dolphins get 2nd overall pick. We shall see. NFL Network only. Really? I'm not on NFL Network and I'm watching the game right now. I mean, I could go to NFL Network. I'm sure it's on there. Here in Ocala. Well, I guess since I'm in Central Florida and Tampa is right, an hour and a half or whatever, then that probably makes sense that it's just in my coverage area. This area is getting the game. So that's probably why. You guys must be right. It's not nationally televised then, unless you got NFL Network. Let me see. A remote way over there. I'll see if it's on NFL Network too. We got 2nd pick now. Everybody keeps saying 3rd. I don't have the game either. Panama City NFL Network, not local. Okay. Yep, the Bucks got you blacked out. Oh, well, I'm watching it right here on regular TV. I think this is like channel 13 or something. This is on regular television. I'm sure if I change the channel to NFL Network, it'll be on there. So it's probably on both channels on my TV. 212 DirecTV. Yes, 212 is NFL Network. 216 NBA, I believe. Jordan Love busted with pot. I heard about it, man. Good thing I have NFL Network. I'm in Tampa. Well, you got the game, Bobby. TD, how do you feel about Watson? Deshaun Watson, slightly above average quarterback. I really legitimately don't think he's anything jumping out of the gym special. I mean, people will blast me for that, but I don't. I really don't see out of the gym just balling out special. It doesn't. I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not crazy about what I see when I watch him. And I'm sure, and you got to understand, a lot of the things that people rave about is him finding Hopkins and stuff. I mean, that guy's a beast. Here we go. 2 trips to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Watson in the shotgun. They're going to be sending 5, it looks like. Bump and run on the – oh, no, they backing out. Watson, back to pass. 5-man rush. Watson, pump fakes. Gets out of trouble. He's going to try to run. He's going to get it and a little more. They had him bottled up and they let him get out. They had him bottled up and they let him get out. He had nobody open and didn't let it rip. He better than Tannehill. You a lie. You is a lie. Watson ain't better than Tannehill, especially not this year, especially in the game they played against each other last week. He wasn't better than Tannehill. That's for sure. He threw 2 picks. Had less yards, same amount of touchdowns. That's because Tannehill receiver literally coughed up the ball. Oh, he fumbled. The Bucs about to take it back. Oh, they get it on the 30. The Bucs have the ball on the 30-yard line after a fumble by the running back. Yeah, let's go, baby. I need the Bucs to win. I need the Bucs to get it done, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. What up, TD? I got a follow-up question. How do you feel about Watson over Tannehill? I asked because I had debate with a good friend. It is not a Watson over Tannehill. Tannehill's better than Watson. He showed that this year when you got a team around him. He showed it when you got a team around him. People will argue and say you're wrong. They can say it all they want. He's not better than Tannehill. Winston, under center, heavy line of scrimmage. Fakes the handoff, play action. Goes middle of the field. Oh, picked off. Who are they giving it to? They both got the ball. Who are they giving it to? They give it to Houston. That's an interception. That's weird if they both had it. Winston throws, man, that's why I be telling y'all, Winston throws so many picks. Yeah, that's an interception. Oh, that was an ugly throw, too. That's a little weird. He had his hands on it. Winston, man, this man literally, he'll throw 5 touchdowns but 5 interceptions, man. Here we go. Texans. Watson calling an audible, touching his helmet. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to hand it off. Bottled up. They're going to lose 4 yards, a full 4. They say 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 13. TD, be honest. At this point, who are you going to be cheering for tomorrow? Miami or Cincinnati? Do you think we can get Burrow? I'm cheering for Miami, but if we lose, I'm not mad. And deep down, I'm like, hey, works for me. But I'm cheering for Miami, and I will always be cheering for Miami. Always. I like that haircut, TD, that Boosie fade. I cut my own hair, man. I think it's like a 6 out of 10 this time. It wasn't spectacular in my eyes. Slick haircut, TD. I'm trying, man. 3rd and 8. Here we go. Come on, Buck. Stop them, man. Come on. That's right, Vic. No other way, man. Houston Texans going to win. I don't know, man. How you get 3 turnovers and you only up 10-3? No, I don't know, man. And it's only a matter of time before Winston start chucking them up. 2 play touchdowns. 2-play drives. It is only a matter of time. He ain't going to stop throwing the ball. He don't care that he got picked off. Oh, batted up in the air, incomplete. They're going to be punting. Bucks ball. Winston don't care. You got to capitalize off of every opportunity when playing with the Bucks. Because their offense, they don't have a memory. I threw 8 picks today, but I threw 6 touchdowns by the end of it. We got it done. You got to capitalize off of those opportunities. I like real talk. I don't think that the Bucks are gonna win just because I want Houston to lose. I mean, that's a part of it too. I ain't gonna lie, but I know that the Bucks can beat Houston. Houston doesn't do anything special. They've been so up and down and inconsistent. And even last week when they played Tennessee, they did nothing special. Luckily, they got Kenny Stills in the back of the end zone wide open twice. And luckily, above all, when Tannehill threw that goal line, should have been a touchdown, and the receiver coughed it up, and the guy caught it and ran it back. Luckily, that happened because the game wouldn't have went that way. What's up, TD in Philly to see game with my sons? That's what's up, man. Enjoy. 72 Phins logo, 73. Bruce Arians, a.k.a. Air It Out Arians. Yes. James Winston gonna come out here and still sling it. No matter, he's still gonna be slinging the ball. Bucks have a good pass rush and are good at stopping the run, which is true. And it's games like this where they're gonna require Watson to beat him with his arm, and he hasn't done anything in this game with his arm so far. It's still early, first quarter almost over, but he hasn't done anything. Literally, Watson doesn't do anything special to me. It's Hopkins and those guys be getting wide open, and he be floating it up to him. And most of the time, when this guy throw the ball, the receivers literally be waiting on it. It be in the air. They been open. They're like, come on, got it. Now let me run. Like they rarely catch it on the run. Sometimes he'll drop a dime here and there, but when I look at his overall game, he's been a product of his overall team, and people rave about it because he jumped on the scene and he makes plays with his legs at times. Everybody gets a lot more recognition and wow factor when they make plays with their legs. But when you get in them playoffs and them defense scheme towards you, see, defenses scheme the quarterbacks in the playoffs. They scheme to the quarterback in the playoffs. TD is take Watson over T. Hill. I just can't say that. I mean, career so far, yeah, even though Watson's still young, yeah, because we know what Tannehill's been through. I take Watson all day. This year, it's showing. Tannehill's just been a better quarterback. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see, what is this? Are you going to Bengals game? I am. I can't. Oh, he fumbled. The Bucks fumbled again. They fumbled again. Now the Texans got the ball. This is a turnover machine game. Again, if you don't capitalize off the Bucks' mistakes, they'll eventually come get you. This is crazy, though. Is it true Tennessee is renegotiating T. Hill's contract? They're not renegotiating. They're going to sign him to a new deal. They're in the talks for the new deal. It's not a renegotiation because he's not under contract next year. Here we go, Watson. Play action. Back to pass. Got all day. It should have been holding. They didn't call. He throws it underneath to the tight end. And he's going to pick up about 15, 16 yards. Giants had a second pick. Everybody debating on what that is. Y'all hit that like button, guys. All right, Watson in the shotgun. They are in field goal range. Watson hands it off. Gets about 5 yards on the first down run. My phone died. I had to charge it. Too many other needs to draft Judy. Too many other needs to draft Tua. Seahawks versus Patriots is my Super Bowl. This is the first time I don't think the Patriots coming out. So I'm not sure about that one. Watson in the shotgun. One to the right, one to the left. Loaded backfield. 3. They're going to hand it off and get to the outside. They get to the edge and get the first down. Carlos Hyde with the first. Buccaneers are a walking turnover. I agree, man. I agree, TD. TD, do you know the exact address of Jameis Turnover Factory in Tampa? I don't know, man. I have no idea. 2268 Crab Way. I don't know. No Patriots. All right, Watson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. He's by the end zone. This is where you got to watch Kenny Stills. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the left now. He hands it off, and they're going to get 3 yards. 2 yards they give him. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Tunsil can come back next year. He has control over his contract, TDs, right? He got control over his contract unless the team re-up on his contract before the end of next year, which most players go with just in case they get hurt. They don't want to lose money. TD, can you sell a zip-up hoodie in your merchandise? Yes, I can. I have to check. I don't have one in there. I'll double check. Watson, back to pass. Watson, over the middle. Almost. It wasn't intercepted. It was off his hands. 3rd and 8. Kenny Stills, I believe, dropped it. Tunsil shouldn't have been in the Pro Bowl. I told you it's a popularity thing. He got in the Pro Bowl because the trade itself gave him national recognition. Put 2 and 2 together on that. All right, 3rd and 8, huge down. Watson in the shotgun, back to pass. Watson looking, has time, bullet up the middle, got his guy, touchdown. Touchdown, fails. You got to take advantage of them turnovers, man. 16-3. Minka deserved it, though. Absolutely. What if Tunsil takes a team-friendly discount? I don't see that happening. There's no reason for him to do that. He shouldn't have any loyalty to anyone. They say the knee might have been down right before he crossed the plane. Yeah, he was down at the inch-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the inches. They should overturn this touchdown to be 1st and goal with about 2 inches to go. And Houston should be able to punch this in with a quarterback sneak. TD, can you please read my comment from before? And please, second comment is a continuation of it. The first one. Anthony said, TD, I need your opinion on this draft. I did for our Dolphins with the first pick of the 2020 draft. I get Andrew Thomas. 2nd pick, I get Tyler Biadasz. 3rd pick, I got Humphrey. Oh, I lost your comment. Hold Humphrey move him to guard. I don't know about the Humphreys move. The next comment was because he played all over the offensive line during his time at Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Humphreys move. I think that with that third pick, you go get you a possible quarterback right there, or you get you someone in the secondary. And then you use your second round picks on some more offensive line guys. You see, you can get really good day one productive guards in the second round too. You can't overlook that. You can get some day one starting capable guards in the second round. So with our second round picks, I think they need to go ahead and devote those to the offensive line as well. I'm all for Andrew Thomas with our first pick. But if we're picking, that's only if we're picking number 3. If we're picking number 2, we got to go Chase Young. We got to go Chase Young if we're picking number 2. If we're picking number 3, Andrew Thomas. That's the safe one. Day one starter, going to be just as good as Tunsil, if not better. That's where I am. That's where I am with it. If we pick number 1 overall, I'm still in the Chase Young, or if they really deep down don't feel like Rose is the guy, I will go get Joe Burrow. That's my pick. If we got the first overall pick and we don't believe in Rosen, I get Joe Burrow. If we believe in Rosen, then that first overall pick, I would consider trading out. But we ain't getting the first overall pick. That don't even matter. I don't see that happening. But if we did, I would trade with whoever number 2, Cincinnati probably. And I would take their number 2 and get another first rounder probably for it, just to threaten that we're going to get Burrow. Carlos Hyde with the touchdown. TD, what's your favorite sports movie of all time? Mine is Any Given Sunday. Favorite sports movie of all time would have to be probably Draft Day. I like Any Given Sunday, don't get me wrong. I like Draft Day, though. It's when I first start wanting to educate myself on all the ins and outs of a football organization. TD, what situation do we trade out? I like a lot of the later round picks. I trade out of the number 1 overall pick if we were to get it. Number 2, no. Number 3, no. Number 4, I trade out to get to somewhere around 7. Pick up more good assets. So, excuse me. TD, what situation do we – oh, I already read that. First 5 draft picks, O-line. Next 5 draft picks, D-line. Nah, ain't nobody that crazy. No one's that crazy, man. Yeah, I guess it don't sound crazy, but ain't nobody doing that. Look at EM in the building. Talk about any. If he talk about trading out, which spot would we trade out on? I wouldn't say any. He only saying that because he know Tua ain't a reality. But if we came out and said we're thinking about getting Tua, he wouldn't be saying trade out of any. He'd be like, you gotta go get that talent. If you have a grade that high on him. I'm excited for the playoffs, but nervous. Why? I'm excited for it, though. It's going to be real interesting. You're still my number 1, bro. Shout out to you, shout out to Carnell, man, in the building. Jones, you sound like Dougley do wrong. Jordan Love lost to Kent State because my Packers in the playoffs, so I'm nervous. Oh, Lord. Now, I don't see them doing nothing crazy when it comes to when the rubber meet the road in the playoffs. They may win a game, and if they lucky, they'll get to the championship round, but I don't see Super Bowl. TD, do you know if we have a compensatory picking in the third round. Well, we're gonna find out, man. I'm really waiting on the outcome to all these things. Wow, what a throw! What a throw! I thought it was incomplete or picked off, but the defender turned the whole time and he dropped it right in to where only the tight end could get it. Nice. Choke TD up, TD, do you know if he? Oh, I already read that. What's up, TD? I'm in Miami for the Dolphins game. Enjoy, C's007. Shout out to you, man. Enjoy. Root us on for that victory or loss. Jameis Winston hands the ball off. They're going to get 3 yards. It's going to be second, and this is from the 50-yard line close to, it looks like. 2nd and 7. Are you streaming Patriots Bills game? No, I don't think so. I'll be on a plane. In about an hour from now, I'll be leaving to go hop on a plane. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Jameis Winston in the shotgun, empty backfield. He takes the snap, back to pass, throws a quick screen that's batted down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. What's up, Phins Daily? With Matthew, I honestly don't even think Tua is on our draft board. TD, I have a question for you. Do you know how the NFL determines the order of the second and third round? Because I know the first round is determined by record. What are you referring to? Determines the order of the second and third round? Are you talking about playoffs? Unless you're a division winner. Jameis Winston got out of the pocket, but only gets 2 yards on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting. Where are you flying to, TD? Dallas. And I'll be driving right back in the morning. We got a timeout by the Bucks. Oh, wow. They were missing a guy. Oh, I see what you're saying, C007. I thought he was talking about playoffs. You talk about the draft? Yeah, it's the same way unless you made trades. So that's why it can be a little different here and there because of the trades that you made or compensatory picks. All right, the punt is off. It's a good punt. And he got it, and they're going to get out to the 19-yard line. I hope the Bills win. Against the Patriots, I wonder, what's the benefit of that? Is it just home field? You just hoping that the Patriots don't have home field? TD, you voting for the Bills or Patriots? I don't care either way. I don't like either of them. But what's y'all desire in that game? I mean, is it just from home field advantage because they both going to the playoffs? Is that what y'all hoping for, or is there some kind of other implication that I don't know? Just for the number 2 seed. That don't matter to me. That don't matter to me. If you're the Patriots, you can care less about that. You in. But I get it. You skipping that first game basically gives you higher probabilities. So I get that, but I don't think it matters. I mean, you're picking your poison. I mean, it's, I hope the Bills win so they can get a bye and then try to win themselves. Does it matter? I don't like both of them, so I don't care who wins that game at all. One moment, guys. Let me turn this air on. because I'm not a Brady's fan, I'll go for the Bills. All right, that's fair. That's definitely fair. All day. I hear you. For me, it's to knock them out of the first round bye and still hopefully that Titans can make it and play the Patriots, because in that case, I would be rooting for Tannehill over Patriots. That's a possibility, too. The crazy thing. Tennessee versus the Patriots. That is a possibility. We'll see, man. At the end of the day, this is all we need for that to happen. We need the Pittsburgh Steelers to lose a game, and then the Titans beat Houston next week. That gets them in no matter what. Whatever, EM. All right, Watson. Hands off up the middle, and this guy's going to get 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Who got the ball first in this game? Was it it was the Bucs on the pick 6, I believe. Did the Titans make the wild card? We don't know yet. They got a lot of scenarios working in their favor. Watson, back to pass. Watson has time. Oh, he's sacked. Goes down. They chop his legs. Wow. 3rd down. That's a tough one. They lose yards. 3rd and 13. It's 5-yard sack. Unnecessary roughness. How is that? He grabbed his legs. He didn't hit him on the legs. He wrapped him up. All right, Watson, back to pass. Has time. He's rolling out, finds the running back underneath, and misses the tackle, and he's not going to make it. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. 4th and 1. I'm sure they'll be punting. And there's a flag. Holding on the offense. Penalty declined. Laramie Tunsil. Tunsil with the holding. Let me see if he really held. It wasn't a hold at first, but then he armbarred him under his neck. At least it's declined. And Johnson's headed to the sideline. He got shook up. Somebody said 2 firsts and a second for that holding machine. He ain't no holding machine, but he get a lot of penalties this year. I think that's like his 15th penalty this season. 15th or 16th penalty. All right, the punt is up. Good kick. Fair catch. 18-yard line. 5:13 remaining in the second half. Can the Bucs get them a score before halftime? No, I'm not going to the Bengals game tomorrow. I'll be on a plane headed to Dallas in about 4 hours from now. So I'll be leaving out in about 45 minutes to head to the airport. Rather have Tunsil than Davenport. Well, I'd rather have Davenport 2 first-round picks in a second than Tunsil. See how that works? You can't say rather have Tunsil than Davenport. You got to put the whole thing into perspective. Would you still rather have Tunsil over Davenport, 2 first-round picks and a second? I mean, you think that was going to make a difference this season? Let's say it did. We'd have 4 wins right now. Come on, man. You better go get them picks. Good throw for 14, 15 yards on first down. They're in a hurry-up offense. Jameis Winston trying to lead the troops down the field. Hey, TD Dolphins and TD fan is here. How you and your family are doing? Listen, I told you everything Dolphins is going to be the future next year on up. Let's go, Jeremiah Harris. The family's great, man. Family is great. Jameis Winston overthrows his receiver again. Deep. It's going to be a lot of people that can be had late, but that's a good one, Alex Leatherwood. But it's a lot of people that we're going to have an opportunity. TD, who are the top offensive linemen in free agency 2020? Remember we answered this before, Anthony. I couldn't give you an answer because we don't know who's going to actually be a free agent. Just like, it's going to be like there's 40 free agent offensive linemen right now, but then whenever offseason comes, it's only going to be 18. Because, oh, my gosh, is he picked off or did he hit the ground? Incomplete, it hit the ground. Jameis Winston overthrew his guy, almost another pick. But most of these guys are going to be re-signed on their team. It's easy to say, oh, I'll get this guy. They're going to re-sign him. They're definitely going to lock him in. So we won't know until the season is over and we see who didn't lock in a deal. And if they didn't lock in a deal, we're going to go off of that list of who's available. Third and 10. Thanks, Avon. I appreciate you. Ain't Winston a free agent this year? It's ridiculous, man. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Trips to the left. Winston got his guy. First down. 4:18 remaining at the 46-yard line. Hurry up, Bucks. I want y'all to score, stop them, and score again. Trying to get this W, man. Nice staggering route in the zone. Winston back to pass. Goes deep. Got his guy. Yep, got him. Wow, what a catch. What a catch. Excuse me. What a catch. These receivers, man. Oh, that's out. They're gonna bring that back. They're gonna bring that back. They better hurry up. That's a challenge. Yeah, it's gonna be incomplete. 1 foot was out of bounds. Man. We should have sent Minka to the Browns. Why? So their season could have turned around and they could have been a playoff team? Hell, I'm watching North Carolina A&T play Acorn State looking for starters. But I hope everybody ready for their holidays, man, their Christmas. I hope everybody's ready for their Christmas with their family. I hope everybody has done whatever shopping and things that they're expected to do, if any. And I also hope everybody has a great holiday, man. We should have kept Minka. Yeah, and have a disgruntled person and lose credibility with the coach. No, we shouldn't have kept Minka. We should have let him give him exactly what he want. His departure. Thank you, Aaron. I will have a great Christmas. Anthony, I agree. Spent the free agency money on the O line and D line. TD, who do you want Tampa? TD, why do you want Tampa to win? I want Tampa to win because I don't want Houston to make the playoffs. I want us to have a better draft pick. Because Houston isn't guaranteed playoffs yet. TD, will you watch the XFL? Everybody keep asking me that. I'll watch it, but I don't even have any details. I'm like, where's the advertisement and stuff for it? Unless he wants to come out of the division. Hello? Hello? Hey, I'm live right now. Uh-uh. I don't know. Okay, what else? Yeah. And gone. 3rd and 3. Jameis Winston. Can he get it done at the 44-yard line? 47 actually. Of Houston's territory. Empty backfield. Back to pass. Got his guy. They're at the 34-yard line. Minka didn't want to stay. TD, you going to be live all day? No, sir. I'll be on the plane in about 3 hours from now, or 3.5 hours from now. I'm leaving here in about 45 minutes, so I'm actually in this stream right at halftime. Moves like that make me question Greer. Y'all kill me with that. I don't even understand y'all. If you're running a team and the players say, I don't want to be here, trade me. Too bad. You're going to be a slave to us and play. What you think he going to do? He going to screw it up every chance he get. He going to not care. Oh, my gosh. Jameis Winston throws a deep ball down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4. Like, y'all really killing me with that. You think he's just going to literally give us his everything and be happy? It's going to be problems. So why would you keep that? You think it makes no sense whatsoever to me. And y'all keep on arguing about that makes me question Greer. What is the question? You want to keep somebody that don't want to be with you? It makes zero sense to me. For the life of me, y'all kill me. I think y'all just in your feelings because he made the Pro Bowl or something. I mean, come on. It'd be interesting to see how you run your own team. Whole bunch of people that's mutiny against the coach and not buying in, doing what they want to do, messing things up, not playing in the scheme like they should because they don't want to be there. But y'all like, I don't care. His talent, you keep him anyway. Stop. Miss me with that ridiculousness. And we shouldn't even be arguing the Mika situation anymore. The man said, I want out. I want out. And what you think was going to happen when he became a free agent anyway by the time his deals were up? What do you think was going to happen? Oh, well, things got better while you were here. Will you stay now? Nope. We can't get nothing for him now. I mean, like, come on. Yeah, it makes no sense. They met with the guy 4 times and begged him to stay. What more do you want him to do? Treat him like a slave? It makes no sense to me. Makes me question Greer. Everybody who say that, that's just straight hate for Greer. That's all it is. That's all it is. You just don't like him, so you want to drive a narrative to support you not liking him. Get a life, man. Come on, Winston. Punch it in, baby. Flores should have made Mika happy. Yeah. Now I see why some people stay in bad relationships. Ooh. Then when it all hit the fan, them be the same people. You should have been left. You should have been cut him. You should have been traded him. You should have been traded him. Why did you hold on to him so long if that was the case? The same people arguing that we should have kept him. Michael Simmons, man, I'm trying to help him, man. What's up with you, Tommy? What's up? Jameis Winston hands it off. Touchdown Bucks. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. Touchdown Bucks. We need to lose to the Bengals. What was the situation with King and Drake again? Nothing. It was time for him to go. His contract was coming up, and we didn't have any answers. He never separated himself. It wasn't the organization blaming him for us and our lack of success. So we weren't saying he was sorry, nor was he good. We just said, hey, his contract is coming up. We're not going to be paying extra money at that position for something we don't know. That's what happened. King and Drake. People think King and Drake's move was about his production. Had nothing to do with his production. This coaching staff knew his production was attributable of the offensive line. They knew that. Just like they know that with Balaj when he's playing next year and y'all going to hate on it. Not all y'all. You know what I'm talking about. It's that simple. He was a victim of, hey, your contract coming up and we're supposed to give you a new deal and we really don't know, so we're not trying to give you a new deal like that. And somebody like King and Drake, he wasn't going to take one of those contracts of prove it every year, like a $30 million. He wasn't going to take a 4-year he wasn't going to take a 4-year $24 million deal. He would take it. But the problem with Miami, we were only going to guarantee like a year of it. Like, look at all the contracts we've done so far. We've done contracts to make sure that we're not in contract prison. And we were going to sign him on a contract just like that. That's why when they had the contract talks with Drake's manager, they went nowhere immediately. We told them what we were thinking. They went nowhere immediately because I'm telling you, that front office ain't talking guaranteed money like that anymore for these guys. Look at King and Drake. Why would we sign King and Drake this kind of money? Because it's a year-by-year prove it. They can cut King and Drake next year and don't lose no money. Go look at the terms of the contract. Ain't even played a season of his new deal yet, and wouldn't lose a penny. Go look at the terms. So he was more of a victim of the contract coming up. Appreciate you, Mike. Same to you and your family, man. Drake came back from 140-plus yard 4 TD game versus the Browns. Is that what you're talking? Was that the very next game? Or are you talking about the previous week? Yeah, if you look at the overall for Kenyon Drake, he's had two good games and like 6 whatever ones. Spent $9,000 this freaking holiday season. I'm just happy it's over. Wow, I hear you, man. If you spending $9,000, definitely go check out TD Phins Talk Patreon. Support the channel. $9,000, man. Oh, often to say, I thought they got Watson to fumble, but it went out of bounds. Lucky boy. You can't be turning the ball over right here, right now. When Drake got the ball, he led the league in rushing yards a couple of seasons ago towards the end of the year. I agree. I remember that because whenever I looked at it, it was late in the season. He did that 2 years in a row. He didn't come on until late in the season. 2 years in a row. Oh. TD keeps it real. I try to, at least. I try. 2nd and 16. When Drake, I think they wanted Mika in the slot, so had stats wouldn't be that great for him to get big money. Maybe. Shout out to Quint Riddle, man. Shout out to the homie. What's up with you, bro? Happy holidays, man. Hope you're ready. Here we go. 2nd and 16. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Watson, shotgun. Audibles. Gives a signal to Hopkins on the right side. He goes deep for the gusto. Intercepted. Don't let him run it back. Y'all going to be in trouble. Don't let him run it back. Well, I'm lying. Let him run it back. Uh-oh, we got 42 seconds remaining on the clock, and the Bucs are going to have the ball at the 38-yard line. They only got 38 yards to go, and they got a timeout. This is what I'm talking about with Houston and Deshaun Watson. And you wonder why I say I don't see nothing impressive. Now, if his guy had a 3-foot separation on the route, it would have been like, oh, Watson throws a deep bomb, a dime, and it was pretty. Kenny Stills. But he had 0 separation and Watson threw it anyway. See, this is the difference what I be telling y'all about these quarterbacks. If Kenny Stills beat his guy by 5 yards, oh, Watson drops a dime. But see, Watson was going to throw that ball whether it was covered or not. But the receiver having separation makes the difference, man. Winston goes to the end zone. Oh, he overthrows two open receivers, if you ask me. Both of them had a step on their guy, and he overthrows. Winston kills me, man. But that's my whole thing about quarterbacks, man. We want to rave about them when the receiver got the separation and they throw a dime. But when the receiver ain't got no separation, they throw that same dime and it's picked off. We don't say nothing. And then we make it seem like the quarterback the one that made the play when it was a touchdown. Y'all better give these receivers more credit. These guys throwing touchdowns and the receivers open. They ran a perfect route and got separation. Winston, back to pass. Winston got all day. Throws another bullet. Got his guy. 1st and goal. 25 seconds. They call a timeout with 25 seconds. 1st and goal. This is what I'm talking about. They done have 4 turnovers, and they might tie this game at half. 4 turnovers, and they might tie this game at half. And I'm supposed to be impressed by the Texans? You got to capitalize off them turnovers, first of all. And second off, your quarterback can't be. This is why I say you need an above average quarterback, and your quarterback ain't the reason you lost the game. And I say something about Winston. TD, why are you hating on Winston? I ain't hating, man. This is just what I be seeing. Now he gonna come in the second half. He may make some great plays, but it still don't excuse moments like this. It don't excuse moments like this, man. Oh my gosh, Winston almost picked off again, throwing it in the triple coverage. Luckily, the guy dropped it. He should have picked it off. That was bad by the defense. Dimes are only when you complete long passes in tight coverage. Dimes are when you complete long passes in tight coverages to only where your receiver can catch the ball. There's a difference. You got to add the end of that to where only your receiver can catch the ball. Incomplete to the end zone. Winston might break a record today, most interceptions. But he might match it with touchdowns knowing him. I was implying that, TD. I got you. Does Watson wear contact lenses? I'm not sure. Not sure. Here we go. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Winston in the shotgun. Looks like they're blitzing. No, they back out of it. Winston got time. He's going to throw it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Bucks. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? When it comes to the Bucks, they can beat anybody. It's just does the other team take advantage of the turnovers? They're guaranteed to give you a minimum of 2 turnovers a game. Today in the first half, they got 4. Today in the first half, they got 4. And it's tied at halftime. And the crazy thing is, statistically, you can't expect them to be turning it over as much in the second half, which is why I picked them to win this game. Let me put it like this. Every time the Bucks turned it over, I said to myself, it don't even matter. They're still in the game. They still can win. They can go down 3 touchdowns and they still can win. If the Houston doesn't capitalize off of the turnovers, it don't matter. The Bucks are going to hit them with 3 plays touchdown. They're like one of the fastest scoring offenses when they need to. It's crazy that they're 7-7. Well, it's not crazy they're 7-7. It's because their quarterback turns it over, and some of those teams in them 7 losses, they capitalized on those turnovers. That's why. And then on top of it, it's like even the 7 losses they had, 5 of them games, they were in it until the last minute. They were in it until the last minute. Tampa needs to run the ball more and then let Jameis throw. Their running game ain't been great, though. But when they do run the ball at times, it's their reverse. Most teams set up the run to open up the pass. They throw the ball to set up the run. And that's a fact. That's the Bucks. That's the Bucks story. That's the Bucks story. But y'all saying he better than Tannehill. Listen, Deshaun Watson has not played even close to being better than Tannehill this season. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't got to be a Tannehill fan to know that. And they're going to take this to halftime, tied 17-17. They're going to take this to halftime, tied 17-17. Bro, I could drop back with Mike Evans Perriman and Godwin and throw 30 touchdowns. You right. You right. Them guys are legit. Well, I don't know if you're right. I'm just saying. I get your point. That over looking good. Yeah, the over is looking good. What was the over-under in this game? What was the over-under in this game? That's interesting. Could we get Jalen Ramsey in free agency? If he hits the market, man, y'all, I forgot about Jalen. They have a great receiving core, yes. Tannehill has average guys at wide receiver. Yeah, but those guys are coming on, though. They're pretty – I think they're really good. They're a whole bunch of – I give him above average, but it's not like he has any elite receivers. A.J. Brown, if he keeps playing this way, he's going to turn out to be one eventually. But he didn't start playing like that until Tannehill took the reins. I know TD wants Byron Jones. Man, I'll take Byron Jones and Jalen Ramsey. Why not? Hell, I might even move Byron Jones to the safety. With Eric Rowe. I'm just saying. That'll be nasty. Bro, bring a jacket. The temperatures change here in Texas. I'm glad you said that because I was probably going to walk out the house with this T-shirt and these shorts and a backpack to change tonight and hit the road. But you're right. I need to go ahead and get dressed because all I'm doing is flying in, hopping in the rental car and getting gifts and driving back. TD has changed his mind. He now wants Tua. Mike, nobody believes a word you ever say, man, for reasons like that. What's up, TD? Love your show. Keeping real. Appreciate you, Rick. A shout out to you, man. If y'all new to the channel, hit that like button, guys. Tannehill a Pro Bowl alternate, so if someone goes to the Super Bowl, he'll be playing. Yes, he will. But he might be the one going to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Make sure you pack them Angry Orchards. Nah. Mike Pellegrino, Tunsil sucks. Man, I'm out of here, y'all. I got to go ahead and get ready to get out of here and hit the plane anyway. If I have time, I'll probably stream from the plane or something. Not from the plane, but at the airport or something. I don't know. We'll see. But thank y'all for your love and support, man. As always, please go check out the Patreon. The link is in the description section of the video. Everybody, if you appreciate the channel, even if you don't subscribe to the Patreon, go check out the Patreon and the link in the comments in the description section. It's a surefire way to support the channel. We have a $2 Patreon, a $4 Patreon, $8 Patreon, and a $15 Patreon. We're trying to start out with 10 Patreons, and then we're going to move our way to 25, 50, 100, 200, and go from there, guys. Once we have enough Patreons, I am going to hire someone for the channel, legitimately hire someone, because TD Phins Talk is under the umbrella of a limited liability corporation, just so y'all know that. We're building something big here. And we're going to keep on doing it with the love and support of each and every single one of you guys. So thank you for supporting me in this channel. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. And thank everybody for the safe travel wishes. I appreciate your love and support, guys. It's TD Phins Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Peace. See y'all soon, man.